He casually threw out a question, but it sent chills down my spine. Why? Because that man was the Demon King I personally killed in my last life. And now, I've been reborn, still just a kid. I never thought I'd run into him at this stage. I drew my blade, bracing for a fight, but in the blink of an eye, he was already behind me. I spun and slashed with everything I had, only for him to dodge effortlessly. Still, when he noticed a strand of his hair had been cut, he actually laughed and said, humans really are full of potential. My magic sword could sense my fear and asked who he was. I said the truth. He's the Demon King. I didn't stand a chance in my current state. Maybe if I ran, I'd have a sliver of hope. But instead of attacking, the Carowin just smiled and told me to relax. Why would I bully a kid? He said, then literally laid down on the ground to prove his point. I didn't trust him at first, but he seemed genuinely harmless, at least for now. He started asking questions. Am I human? Why am I here? Is this my first time in the demon realm? I said I got washed up by a river. Then he asked if I recognized him. I said no, but honestly, I did. He started to suspect something, but shrugged it off, saying he'd never met a human before. That's when I realized this Demon King wasn't acting like the cold-blooded tyrant I remembered. He was straightforward, even kind. I asked what he wanted to do with his life. He laughed at the question, but answered anyway. I want my people to live well. Full bellies, warm beds, maybe even a wife for every male demon. But then his smile vanished. If anyone dares threaten my people, I'll crush them all. In that moment, I felt a chill. That was the Demon King I knew. The beast inside him hasn't awakened yet, but it will. And if I want to stop the future I once lived, I need to figure out what turns him into a monster before it's too late.